What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Meat Cranium Barbecue and Review. Today I'm gonna be doing a chuck roast. Chuck roast on the Weber kettle using the Tiptoptemp and also the Barbecue Dragon grill stone. Just so you know, what I really like about the chuck roast is this little guy right here, this little piece that you see right here. This right here, that is the chuck eye steak, also known as the poor man's filet. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and be using probably about 40-45 pieces of charcoal, some pecan wood inside the Weber kettle. In fact, I'm probably gonna be moving this to the inside because it's about to start raining, you know, typical Florida weather. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get the coals on, get this thing fired up, and this is gonna be a special recipe. My wife usually makes this this chuck roast in a crock pot, but anyhow, I'm gonna make this on the Weber kettle instead of being in the crock pot. I will give you instructions on how to do it into the crock pot if you want to make it into the crock pot, but I'll give that to you here in a little bit. But everything that my wife puts into the chuck roast, I'm gonna be putting into this. It's a lot of really cool stuff, and so stay tuned. Let's get started. Gonna go ahead and just put some simple olive oil and gonna put some spug on there. Some spug, SPG. Gonna keep the lid off here a little bit so you get some oxygen in there. I have the top vent open on the Weber and the bottom vent is closed, and I'm gonna be putting the Tiptoptemp on here in a second. So I'm gonna give this about an hour, 2 hours to cook in here. Right now it's about 90 degrees out here outside. I'm gonna be running the pit at the number 3 spot, the number 3 temp on the Tiptoptemp. The temp I'm gonna be trying to accomplish is about 250. So right here, it's 90 degrees outside. That's the ambient temperature right here, 90 degrees. Come over here to number 3, about 258. Is what I'm gonna try to accomplish. All right, now if you're doing this in your crock pot, this is what you wanna do. Take the chuck roast, place it into your crock pot. Put your crock pot on high for 2 hours. You're gonna put 4 pepperoncinis in there, 1 whole stick of butter, a packet of au jus seasoning, and a packet of the Hidden Valley ranch dressing. That's it. That's all you gotta do. After 2 hours, turn it down to low for about another 6 hours. At the end, it just breaks apart, and it is just tender deliciousness, and it is just freaking mind-blowing. I'm serious. So this is my wife's recipe, but I wanted to try it out here on the kettle and see how it does out here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out pretty good too, because I've never smoked one before, so I want to try to do this recipe but smoke the chuck roast. So all right, so I'll be back in about an hour, 2 hours to wrap this thing up and put all that goodness inside. Okay, so right now the time is 5:35. It has been about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Grill grate is 201. If you look at the chart here, it's 90 degrees outside right now. Right now targeting, so pretty much up by the Tiptoptemp right now, it's probably about 258, but at grill grate level, it's probably gonna be about 50 degrees cooler, so it's 202. So it's pretty much right where I wanna be, because I'm gonna bring this up thing kind of slow. But now I'm going to crank it up to a number 4. So now it's going to go up to probably 314. I'm going to be getting temperature's probably 50 degrees cooler, so I'll be probably around the 250 area. I'm gonna crank this thing up to a 4. All right, so it has been 2 hours, but I'm gonna finish watching this video here by Joe's barbecue house. Yeah, look at that.
Alright guys, I'm gonna shut this down. We're gonna continue
He's Oklahoma Joe. Oh yeah. There you go, buddy.
350 to 375
Oklahoma Joe.
degrees. I'll return whenever the rest of the food is done. Alright everybody.
So I've got
done. The chicken.
12 minutes, 13 minutes. I still got a couple minutes left.
Here it has the juice from the butter.
After I watch this, I'm gonna take those off. All right, Joe. There you go, man. Barbecue house. Y'all go check them out.
The maple.
All right, here we go. First look in 2 hours. Looks pretty good, y'all. Looking good. All right, let's get this thing off into the pan and get everything added to it. Oh yeah. Actually, I want to see how I'm doing on coals right now. So I'm going to take the Barbecue Dragon grill stone out, and I'm going to see how I'm doing on coals after 2 hours. See over there, I got a flame over there, right there. All right, y'all, so it's burning through more than half the coals right now. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add some more coals over here, and just keep extending it out, like keep going around. I need it to burn for about 4 more hours at least. All right, so I'm gonna leave the grill stone out of here because it's like really hot, and it's even hot for me holding my glove. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put the back on here. Put it right there. I think that's a good spot. All right, there we go. That's about the best spot I could probably find to put it, right there. Alrighty, close this bad boy up, and that's it. Got it turned to a 4. The Tiptoptemp is turned to a 4 right now. It is currently 8:44 at night. It has been approximately 4.5 hours. It's still holding right around the 248, 250 area. We actually left and went somewhere and come back home. And I'm gonna check to see what this how tender this meat is now. So hold on, I'm about to open up this foil. All right, let's give this thing a shot. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at that, y'all. That looks absolutely delicious. Look at all that juice. That is phenomenal stuff. Okay, so it's 89 degrees out here right now. I don't think it's ready yet. 168, 169, 169, 175, 176, 168. Yeah, we're not even close to getting ready yet. All right, wrap this thing back up. Let it keep going. All right, so generally this will take about 8 hours in a crock pot. So it just might take right around that same amount of time. Cause I'll probably pull, it's got an internal temperature about 200, 205, maybe 195. So it still needs to increase about 20 more degrees. The cook continues. Okay, so right now the current temperature is 80 degrees. I have it set at number 4. The temp where the Tiptoptemp is at 304, and probably about grill grade to be about 248. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna crank it up to number 5. Right here, as you can see, number 5 is 360. So I should be getting temperatures right around 300 degrees. I'm ready for this thing to be done. All right, so let's see if I crank it up to a 5, if it's going to help it out any. Time now is 9:47. It's been 5.5 hours. The internal grill grate level is right now at 302, and the internal of the chuck roast is at 194. I'm about getting ready to pull that off. I'm gonna let it get to about 205. It should be at 205 in no time. So right now it is 9:47, 302. So it's hanging right in that range I wanted to be at. Alrighty, time now is 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. The internal temp right now is 205, and it's time to take the chuck roast off. By the way, don't y'all pick up hot stuff with your bare hands. I'm an idiot. That's why I do it. That's it. I'm gonna get this inside and let it rest. All right, y'all, so I brought this inside. It's been an hour. It's now 11 o'clock. Let's see what this looks like. Look at all that au juice there. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Flakes apart. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Oh my goodness. Let's give this thing a try. Alrighty, here in the kitchen. Somewhere I'm usually not. Give this bad boy a try. Look at that. How beautiful that is. It just disintegrates in the mouth. That is so awesome. That's why my wife makes it once, twice a week sometimes. I mean, this is like freaking awesome. And I add a little bit of smoke to it. And so you can actually do it on Weber Kettle too. It's usually meant for a crock pot, but you can also do it on Weber Kettle. Anyhow, the Tiptoptemp performed flawlessly again. Y'all need to go check out Tiptoptemp.com. Give it a try. Anyhow, like, subscribe. I'll see you next week.